Good morning, everybody. This is Jeremiah Craig coming at you for Coffee and Music, number 1710, right here in Ithaca, New York. Happy Wednesday to you. Whew, what a busy week. We're getting on through it, though. We're getting on through it, and we're doing it with style, stepping strong the whole way. You know how it is. Good to see you on this Wednesday. Wasn't able to do coffee music yesterday on Instagram, but we're back at it today, and I'm looking forward to it. Gonna kick things off with this tune right here. It's called Montana Moon. How's it going? Samar, good to see you. Primas, good afternoon to you. Good morning, guys. Happy to see you here on Coffee and Music 1710. Here's Montana Moon. Montana moon shining off the snowy plains. I'll be home soon, staying true to my lanes. Yeah, the dogs proved themselves past the panhandle, and I dug out my truck stop shower sandals just to go inside and warm my toes. Then we slept in the storm for an hour or two before it died down, which was our cue to move on through towards home. Montana moon lights my way on a shortcut through the res. That golden loom unravels a few shining threads. Recommendation from whitefish in-laws who joined me in their hunting draws. So this route drew out many gleaming eyes. And after I lost one honey in Flagstaff to a station change in a 7-point rack, I'm thankful for your light in these December skies. Montana moon stealing the warmth from the rest stop air. Without much room, I pull into the last spot with care. All of my fellow road souls are sleeping soundly, dreaming of warm cakes and coffee with their folks around the Christmas tree. And I too bundled up for the night, covered my windows from your ambient light, to sleep until I was woken by the freeze. Montana moon, I must say farewell as we come closer to Belle Fourche. I'll be back through in a year to see your midnight winter hues. While the car stopped on the side of the highway, I kept you on my mind all day. Careful on the ice where the road softly winds. I just kept my momentum alone in the sound of these old diesel drones, so I could be home for Christmas time. Montana Moon. Getting it kicked off here on this Wednesday. Missed you too. Jake, missed all you guys yesterday. I had a meeting over with the Chamber of Commerce. It was at the Museum of the Earth. Small Business Roundtable. I'm on the board of the Chamber of Commerce too, so it's always good to go to those things and hear what people are succeeding with, what they're struggling with, all the stuff. So those things are nice to go to. They are early in the morning, and usually I have to cancel coffee and music when those happen. But it was nice to go, and it's good to see you guys this morning. I did miss you guys though. Good morning, DJ. Good morning, Carlos. We got Sambar here. We got Primas. We got Rico. Tegan, good morning to you. Brian Board. Lucas White, good morning to you. Good morning, Jake. Good morning, Brendan. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Winter Jolt. Finally got your Circuit Patriot Ariat brand store. What's funny is size 10 are made in China and every other size is in Leon, Mexico. Interesting. Good morning, Tommy Robinson. How's it going? Gift, and good morning, non-secular. Good morning. Let's do this thing. Welcome to Coffee and Music 1710. What are the boots of the day? That's right, we got to know what boots you guys are rocking in, so let me know in the live chat right now. Here's what I'm rocking today, at least to kick off today. I might switch it up, but maybe not. We'll see how it goes. I'm going with the Tony Lama 6250 boots. Got a nice shrunken shoulder bull hide for a vamp and counter. They used to be nubuck. I guess they still are a little nubuck. But the previous owner, I got these used. The previous owner must have used a different kind of conditioner on there that made the nubuck sort of fade away. But that's okay. I still really like these boots. Nice 12-inch tall tops, about an inch and a half heel, stacked leather. These are classic Tony Lamas, made in the U.S. Love these boots. Just a simple black pair of boots for me today. What about you guys? Hondo Hump Day for Brian. He's rocking in those 3416s. There's a new buck bull hide for you. Afternoon to you, Neil. Good to see ya. Tegan wearing some Espinosa ostrich leg boots. Damn, that's badass. That's badass. Hondo 7875 for Lucas. Is it raining in your neck of the woods? I think it's going to be raining here today, which is why I chose the bull hide. But you never know. These Finger Lakes, you never know what the weather is going to be like. Hondo 7875. Hondo Hump Day for Lucas as well. He's got those rubber soles, though, on those 7875s. And Winter Joe is going with those Circuit Patriot boots. Nice. Two-wheel Tommy Robinson, rocking some Chisos number 5s down in Shawnee National Forest with the Harley Ride. Harley Road Glide. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, that sounds fun. It's 3 p.m., Peter. Good morning over the puddle. I think it's time for afternoon tea, at least, or maybe an espresso, right? Jake's rocking some classic ropers. Lucas is doing some yard work today in those 7875s. That's a great boot for it, too. Need some good Farm Daily chore boots. Nice. That aren't like the muck boots. There's the Hondo 7875 for you. It's a great chore boot, 100%. The bullhide boots always look good, right? DJ, Arden 2 got delayed to October. Oh, from August. Bummer. 4 months ago. Yeah, with JW Boot Company, those when you put in the order, then they put in the order. So it does take a little bit of time to get those through, but what a bummer to have them delayed like that. Have I heard that Chisos announced the 8mm veg heel counter? Yeah, I did. I definitely saw that, like the first day that it came out. Funny that Thomas Barrett and I did that whole video, and Chisos said that they were already good enough and then had to make it an actual full leather heel counter. But, you know, the content that I make doesn't make any difference. Uh-oh, we're gonna get in trouble today. I better be careful or I might get in trouble. Yeah, I saw. And then they're doing the whole line. They're doing the whole line, which I'm happy. I'm happy that they're doing the full leather heel counter instead of probably splitting a piece of leather and then backing it with Celastic, which it seemed like they were doing before. Tegan, let's get in trouble. All right, let's do it. I know, I had fun with Thomas Barrett talking about that over the weekend. I'm glad that he's making those changes. And we don't need credit for that. We just need to see some better boots out in the world, you know what I mean? Here's a song. Also, I wrote this one in Montana, too. This is called Wandering Way Out West. I'm wandering way out west. I'm gonna part with my pride, start fresh with a new craft beneath the big sky. I can't fall back on nothing, I got no place to hide, but I bask in the freedom of a beginner's mind. And when I come back home, I wear all that I've done. From the look in my eyes to how I hold my gun. If age is all in your head, then I choose to stay young. I'm wandering way out west to be someone I love. I'm wandering way out west. I'm gonna reflect on my past. Take what it's taught me and not get stuck in the task. For there's only the present, and boys, it moves fast. I'll love every second, right down to my last. And when I come back home, I wear all that I've done. From the look into my eyes to how I hold my gun. If age is all in your head, then I choose to stay young. I'm wandering away out west to be someone I love. Every day there's a battle, and I'm here to win the fight. During these travels, I challenge my might. So when I come back home, I wear all that I've done. From the look in my eyes to how I hold my gun. If age is all in your head, then I choose to stay young. I'm wandering way out west to be someone I love. I'm wandering way out west to be someone I love. I'm wandering way out west to be someone I love. I'm wandering way out west to be someone I love. Wandering way out west. We got a little Montana theme here for us on this coffee music. First song, Montana Moon, and then that last song I wrote in Montana last year while hanging out, getting ready for a boot school, boot camp. Let's get in trouble, Tegan. Life's for taking chances. Tommy Robinson, I wonder if they cut corners and had to step it up to get back to business. That's certainly the vibe that I was getting as well. I think that I prompted that move too. Tommy. It happened like 6 months exactly after we released the video. But let me see. Yeah, which is about the turnaround time for boots like that. Let's see. When did I release that Chisos versus Ariat that made them so upset? February 19th. So February 19th is when I released that video that I collaborated with Siller Boot and Shoe, where we took apart the Chisos boot and the Ariat boot and compared them, and pretty much found that they were almost the same. There are a few little differences, but for the money, it seemed like Ariat was better for a quote-unquote dress boot, right? So that gives them about 6 months worth of time to make those changes and have those boots ready to put out for right now. So maybe they were gonna do it, but they sure spent a lot of time in that video talking about everything that we talked about in our video for it not to have made much of a difference at all. Keep the theme going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Song, the album is not, it's not on it. Yeah. So Zombor, it's not officially recorded yet. Neither Montana Moon or Wandering Away Out West. But I recorded my entire set from Summer Hill Brewing Country Blues and Brews Festival. I always gotta think about that one before I say it. I recorded the whole set, and I was going through the recording last night, and it's all good. And I played both of those songs. Montana Moon came out amazing. So did that one. You want Nightcrawler rehearsal? Yeah, sure, let's do it. We'll keep it going with Home on the Range, 2 Drovers, but Tegan coming through with a super chat tip. So you got Nightcrawler rehearsal right now, and then we'll do Home on the Range and 2 Drovers. Due for a live album. Yep. I'm going to release the whole thing, I think. And I'll probably release it on my website. It looks like I found a membership thing. So I'll probably do some membership stuff. Probably release some membership options here around Q4. And then that will also allow me to release the boot making video. Or even to start working on it. Because I haven't done that yet, because I've done videos like that in the past that have just don't perform very well. So I figured maybe making a membership make it a little bit more worth all the time and effort that I'm gonna have to put into it. Thank you so much, Tegan, for that super chat tip. Appreciate it. Jamie asks, who did you say got upset by the video? Chisos. Will over at Chisos got upset at our video tearing down some Chisos and Ariat boots. And then they addressed all of the changes that they made in the boots with the new zipper boot release just this past weekend or Friday or something. It just happened a few days ago. And all of the things that we criticized about the Chisos boot in that maybe it wasn't even criticized. We just talked about the features. They got upset and said that's not the way that it actually is, and then they made a bunch of changes, basically validating that everything that we said was true. So, I didn't feel bad about it in the first place, but I'm happy that he made those changes, because it makes for a better boot, 100% better boot. All right, here we go. Tegan, I'm so glad you like this song. I also recorded this song for that live show, so this will be on that as well once I get the audio and video all edited. So, Nightcrawler rehearsal, thank you for the request. And then we'll hit up Home on the Range and two Drovers to close it out. Love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Coffee Music 1710. Well, it looks just like practice as they're crawling across the floor. Slipped in through the skylights, just to pocket marble rows. They move so graceful in the night, but leave thousands in the drawer. It's done for the deed and not the dollar. Watch them protect their silhouettes, staying quiet and staying low. Just watch how they move and you can tell they've watched you before. As you watch them on the tape and wonder what they came in for. Looks like it's rehearsal for the Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawler, rehearsal is on you. The corner stores are not the cursed on fools. Their plans are universal, gone through and stealing power. Nightcrawler, rehearsal is on you. No need to lock up the purse and jewels. Aiming higher with a search for truth on Nightcrawlers. They only hit 8 town once, and they're all a different stage. Up here in New England, there are plenty of places to play. You can't even hear the tool bag clink as they make their escape. Looking like they hardly caused a bother. They say it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert at your trade. But you have to work smart and you have to work late. So it's tough not to wonder what they take when they finally get paid. But it's still rehearsal for the Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawler, rehearsal is on you. Corner stores are not the cursed on fools. Their plans are universal, gone through and stealing power. Nightcrawler, rehearsal is on you. No need to lock up the purse and jewels. Aiming higher with a search for truth on Nightcrawlers. Hey. Nightcrawler, rehearsal is on you. The corner stores are not the cursed on fools. Their plans are universal, gone through and stealing power. Nightcrawler, rehearsal is on you. No need to lock up the purse and jewels. Aiming higher with a search for truth on Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawler, rehearsal. That's off of the album Life is for Taking Chances. Had a little bit of a brain fart at the end of that one, but we got through it. Nightcrawlers wouldn't have slipped up like that. Somber, do I plan to sell belt buckles in the future? I used to, and I don't see why I wouldn't in the future if I found a good provider. That'd be a lot of fun to get back into that again. It's this Memorex. DJ says, love the fact that the Arden 2 had most of these suggested changes, and they're green, which is why you ordered them. JW Boot Company has come a long way. They have come a long way. And they didn't take any of my early criticisms and reviews very personally, and it really shows. They're an amazing boot. They changed factories. They've done a bunch of new stuff, implemented pretty much everything that I've requested. They've always been like the kind of company that you put in your order and then they put in the order for the most part. So it's always taken a lot of time, which is the only bummer, because like DJ, you order the boots and you're really excited about them, but then it's like, okay, so now it's going to be 3-4 months before you can get them, and then sometimes they get pushed. So it's kind of a bummer that happens, but that's just sometimes the way it is with the smaller boot companies and smaller boot brands. So I appreciate your patience, and you're going to really love them when they come through. Two Wheel Tommy Robin says, personally, I like the Chiso's number 5 better than any boot, but I like the shape of the Benchmade steel wheels better than the number 2. The steel wheels do look really cool. I like that narrow square toe that they got. Gotta have attitude to wear those number 5s and rough outs. 100%. That's the snip toe, right? That's a good looking boot. I was hoping he would. I was hoping that Will would have made that. We were talking about having him make that boot for me in a 12B. But it never happened, unfortunately. I would love that boot if it actually fit. At the end of the day, we just want boots that fit and don't cut unnecessary corners. Tegan, 100%. 100%. Love that. Tell me about it. Love that, Tegan. All right, Brian, here's Home on the Range. Thank you for the request. Give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer, the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word. The skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, seldom is heard a discouraging word. The skies are not cloudy all day. How often that night when the heavens are bright from the light of the glittering stars, I stood there amazed and wondered as I gazed, does their glory exceed that of ours? Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word. The skies are not cloudy all day. That one was Home on the Range. You can hear that one on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and everywhere else. I recorded that one with country music recording star Claudia Hoyser. It sounds so good. So definitely check that out if you haven't yet on all the streaming services. Hit that thumbs up button, Brian says. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Costs you nothing, and every smash helps my channel in the algorithms 100%. You can hit the like button, or you can just double tap on the screen right now if you're watching on your phone. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. One more tune, and then we'll get at it here on this Wednesday. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and hope you guys have a spectacular day. If you guys got to bounce. If not, here's one last song. It's called Two Drovers. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for the request, Brian. I found myself in Boise in the springtime of 16, when two well-known famous drovers come a-walking up to me, saying, "How you doing, young fellow, and how would you like to go spend the summer pleasant on the trail of the buffalo?" Well, me being out of work right then, to the drovers I did say, If I may be bold, I have been told all the buffalo have gone away. But if you pay good wages and transportation to and fro, I guess I could go with you on the trail of the buffalo. Of course we pay good wages and transportation too, if you'll agree to stay with us until the season's through. But if you do get weary and you try to run away, there'll be no one else to save you, and you'll also lose your pay. So with all their flattering talking, they signed up quite a team, and the papers treated them like the only two drovers on the scene. Our trip, it was a pleasant one, as we hit the Westwood Road, to find success at behest of these two here that drove. But then our pleasures ended and our troubles soon began, as these two drovers argued over views of food and hunting land. So the team split up into two even halves and started fighting over everything that came up on our path. As we all had feared, the time of buffalo had ended, even though one said that it could be great again. And so they changed the game, they changed the rules and the fear. We all thought of the future, but it was no longer clear. When the working season ended, those drovers had made up and explained under smiles the team's fighting cost too much. So with all the season's pay, the two turned to go, but the team arose to leave their bones with those of the buffalo. Two drovers. Yeah, buddy, that is an old cowboy ballad that I changed up a little bit. The original has one boss that takes advantage of a bunch of cowboys, and that version has two. So I renamed it Two Drovers. It is originally called Buffalo Skinners, or Trail of the Buffalo. There's lots of different versions out there with lots of different titles. Soundboard, thank you so much for that super chat tip. I appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. All right, I think it's time for us to get at it here on this Wednesday. Appreciate you guys coming through. Appreciate the super chat tips, guys. And you guys know how we do it. You know how we do it. Kick ass, take names, have a little fun while we're at it. Love you guys so much. Hope you have a spectacular Wednesday. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be on Instagram for Coffee and Music 1711. Until then, wish you guys the best. Stay cool out there. Stay dry. It looks like there's some storms all across the country here in the U.S. And have a spectacular Wednesday. Peace, guys. See you around.